welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Interleague baseball next. Patrick Murphy, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Acuna digs in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves strand 1, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Max Fried gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, getting a look at lefty Max Fried, and man, has this guy come a long way in a short time. This guy's as good a left-handed starting pitcher as there is in the game. Smooth gas, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good overhand curveball. He'll mix the steady diet of changeups in. When he starts to put all 3 of those pitches together, look out. We're looking at one of the top left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
And the pitch. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully, he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Nope. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2-0. Popped him up. Swanson into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second,
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hernandez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. First delivery to him. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Murphy isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty D, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Johan Camargo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not close. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. May have swung at ball 4 that time and a little late to boot. Full count now. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Batting ninth.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back, second baseman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Riley at second with 2 down. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Now back, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Braves lead it 3-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. A man at second with 1 down. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. Fouled off. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
From the stretch.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The catcher.
So to get his day started at the plate, Danny Jansen tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Racing back to center fielder, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
Looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here's Joe Panic.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Yes, he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-3 Toronto. So now into the box is Ronald Acuna. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. First delivery to him. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 5.
So here is Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Panic is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here comes the 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
The designated hitter, Randall.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First delivery to him, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. And now the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still 1-2. From the stretch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next, it'll be Jonathan Davis. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 5-3 Toronto. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping in next, Travis d'Arnaud. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-1. Counts 1-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Here now the 2-2. Austin Riley, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Really good late bite on that slider right
Now
there.
batting.
The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Austin Riley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch on its way. Danny Jansen will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Joe.
One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's 1-1. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Teoscar Hernandez is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Albies is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Two and two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And the pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ozzie Albies is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Full count, here it comes. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Ty Tice comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Pache over at second. Albies at first with no outs. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
So first and second with 1 down, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. from the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Anthony Kay enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 47, Anthony Kay.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Yes, he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next to stand in is Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 6, the Blue Jays 5. Josh Tomlin, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Josh Tomlin.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there on the inside black, called the strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His history with Josh Tomlin, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ground ball right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Next to hit is Marcus Semien. The potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-0. Here it is. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. Popped him up. Camargo is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays held in check. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Stepping in once again is Christian Pache. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here's a pop-up now. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
And stepping in, Dansby Swanson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Hernandez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
First delivery to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in is Jonathan Davis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joe Panic. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's gone 2 for 8. Santiago Espinal will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Ozuna is right there, and very quickly 1 gone.
Now batting.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And he lays off there 1-0. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight. Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-1.
Down.
Chopped weakly to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Santiago Espinal will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing second base.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Johan Camargo. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Up next, Travis d'Arnaud struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Inside. Ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball two.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Leading off for the Jays, the first
Comes
baseman,
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So next to hit is Bo Bichette. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the stretch. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
And he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping up is Marcus Semien. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside. And that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ryan Barucki enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 7.
Next up, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Swanson is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ronald Acuna will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. That's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 56.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Leading off for the Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
George Springer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Springer.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Jonathan Davis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Now here's the pitch.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Swanson picks it up. Throw to first, he'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have taken the first two games of this series on the road as this one is over. A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Atlanta used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Josh Tomlin wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score.